Good morning, everyone. I am Revati from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in the College of Government Engineering College, Sengipatti. Now I am going to explain the concept of indexing. So, what is a indexing? So, indexing means is a data structure technique to efficiently retrieve the records from the database file based on the some attribute on which the indexing has been done. So, indexing is a database system is similar to which we see in a book. That is, in a book we are seeing index. That is in this page number. There is this file title like that. We have to searching the content in the book like that. We are using a same technique in a database to searching the data, that is called indexing. So indexing is defined based on the indexing attributes. Based on this attributes, so indexing can be of the following types: primary index, secondary index, and clustering index. So first one, primary index is defined on the ordered data file. There is a ordered data file. The data is ordered in a key field. Based on the key field, the key field is generally the primary key of the relation. Next, secondary index is generated from the field which can be candidate key. So based on the candidate key only, we have to using the used to arrange and get the data. That is a secondary index, and use a unique value for every record, a non-key with the duplicate values. Next, clustering index is also ordered data file. The data is stored in the non-key field. Next one is the ordered index is basically in two types. One is as dense index and sparse index. So what is a dense index means there is an index record for every search key value in the database. This makes the searching faster but requires more space to store the data index records itself. So index records contain search key value and pointers to the actual record on the disk. So sparse index, in the sparse index, index records are not created for every search key, and index is a record here contains a search key and an actual pointer to the data on the disk. To search a record, we first proceeded by index record and reach at the actual location of the data. So if the data we are looking for is not where we directly reach by following the index, then the system start the sequential search until the desired data is found. So for example, so here the dense index, so directly store the data into the data field. So China, Belgium, like this, we can directly store the data. And space index means it is stored in different location, and we have to store we have to make a search in every index. So after making an index, after we found the data only, the continuous searching is finished. Otherwise it continues the value to find the records. That is a sparse index. Next, multi-level index. So this is one type of method. Indexing encompasses search key values and data pointers. This having another field as a data pointers. So multi-level index are stored on the index along with the actual database files. As the size of the data grows, so does the size of the indices also grows. So like that, pointer grows and the index is also grows. So this is there is an immense need to keep the index record in the main memory so as to speed up the search operation. So based on the index storage only, we can speed up the file to access from the database. So here, if the single level index is used, then the large size index cannot be kept in the memory, so which leads to a multiple disk accesses. Next, B plus tree indexing. This is another type of indexing method. So this is a balanced binary search tree that follows a multi-level index format. The leaf for a node B plus tree denotes the actual data pointer. The B plus tree ensures that all the leaf node remains at the same height. This is balanced. So this is a balanced tree. All the data are stored in the leaf node only. So all the leaf node are linked with the linked list, and B plus tree can support a random access as well as a sequential access. It can uses both access, sequential and random access. So every leaf node is equal distance from the root node, and B plus tree is of the order n, means where n is fixed for every B plus tree. So next, a internal node and leaf node. So what is a internal node means? That is a this is not a parent. This is a parent and this is also a leaf. That is an internal node. That is an intermediate node. Internal is a non-leaf. At node contain at least n by 2 pointers. It having a pointer to the leaf node and also the root node. That is a internal node. At most, internal node can contain n pointers. Next, a leaf node means a leaf node contain at least n by 2 records and n by 2 key values. All the almost leaf node contains a n record pointers and n key values. The leaf node contain a one block pointer p to the pointer of next leaf to form the linked list. So this is the structure of B plus tree. So here 25 is a root node. Root node is having a 2 pointer to the leaf node, 15 and 30, and 15 having a 2 pointer, and it store the value. So here left side store the less than value of 25 and right side store the greater than value of 25. So the leaf node having a balanced value of ordered shorted order. So here we can easily access the data in randomly and also sequentially. So next, insertion and deletion of B plus tree. So insertion means at the bottom. So for each entry is done in leaf node only. The leaf node overflow, if it is overflow means split into 2 parts. It can be split into 2 parts. It's a partition of I equal to m plus 1 divided by 2. So first I entry is stored in the one node and rest of the entries are moved to the new node. So rest entries is moved to new node, and ith key is duplicated at the parent of the leaf. Next, if it is non-leaf node overflow means that is it is a parent intermediate node, means split into 2 parts and partition I of m plus 1 divided by 2. So entire entries up to I is kept in the one node and rest of the key node nodes to the new moves to the new node. That is a insertion. Next, deletion means we have to search the data. So deleted at the leaf node also. The deletion is also performed at the leaf node only. So the target entry is searched and deleted if the internal node is deleted and replaced with the entry with the left position. So that can be replaced in the left position. So after deletion, there is a underflow is tested. That is, underflow means there is no balanced, means we have to balance the data. So underflow occurs when distribute the data from the nodes to left data. So left or right, we have to balance the tree. So after deletion, we have to balance the tree into a balanced B plus binary tree. So in distribution, it's not possible means left means we have to move to the right node. So the distribution is not possible from left to right means merge them into a left and right to it. Like that we have to balance the B plus tree. Next, B tree indexing. So this is another type of a self-balancing search tree. It is a most other self-balancing search tree like a AVL and red block tree. It is assumed that everyone is in main memory. To understand the use of B tree, we must think of a huge amount of data that can be fit into the main memory. When the number of keys is high, the data is read from the disk is in the form of blocks. So disk access time is very high compared to the main memory access time. The main idea of using B tree is to reduce the number of disk accesses. So most of the tree operations of a search tree, insert, delete, minimum, maximum, like that, requires order of H disk accesses, where H is a height of a tree. B tree is a fat tree. So that is, height of a tree is kept low by putting a maximum possible key in the B tree node. So generally B tree node is kept equal to the disk block size. Since the height of the B tree is low, so the disk accesses for most of the operation is reduced significantly compared to the balanced binary tree like AVL and red block tree. Next, the properties of B tree means all leaves are same level. All leaves at the same level, and B tree is defined as in the minimum degree T. The value of T depends upon the disk block size. Every block except root must contain at least T minus 1 divided by 2 keys. The root node may contain a minimum key. All nodes may contain at least T minus 1 keys. So number of children of node is equal to the number of keys in the in init plus 1, and all the keys or nodes are sorted in increasing order. The child between two keys k1 and k2 contains all the keys in the range of from k1 to k2. B tree grows and strings from the root of root, which unlike binary search tree. So binary search tree grows downwards and also strings from downwards. So like other balanced tree, binary search tree, like time complexity to search delete is order of log n. So following is an example for B tree. So here this is an example for B tree. So this 100, 35, like 65 is a parent node, is also having a leaf node, and this is a leaf node for 100. Like that we have to store the B tree. So now we have to search the value 120, means it having 3 steps. So first step, it searches the root node. Root node is greater than the 120 is greater than 100, so it goes to the right side. Then it right side, it searches the root node of a intermediate node. So here the 130 and 120 is below to 120, so it again searches from left side of the tree. So here it having a value 110 and 120, so here it is searches. So after 3 node, so first search the 100 root node, next searches the next root node, then it goes to the last leaf node. Like that it having a 3 step to store the to search the value. Like that the B tree will follow the value. So this is a balanced tree for searching, indexing to store the database. So thank you. Thank you.